understand it.
Tiffany, I want to bring you in on this interview as well. And you have a story. Talk about your childhood and what happened when you were a teenager that sort of set you on a different course.
Wow. So I grew up in actually the south part of the United States in Louisiana. And my father and mother moved us to California. It was a long journey. Unfortunately, my father became addicted to drugs and alcohol, and he brought our family through some really trying times of abuse, much of the abuse that Oleg has experienced and many of the other speakers at the Overcoming Odds conference. Domestic violence, extreme hunger, extreme poverty, and a lot of those things made me want to be a better person for myself, to be a better person for the community as well. And throughout my journey, after overcoming so much as a child, I was introduced to a high school teacher named Erin Gruwell, and through that experience I became what's called a freedom writer, and I was able to write down all of those things that I had been through growing up, all the pain that I had experienced and didn't know how to verbalize or come to an authority figure and say I need help. But I was able to write it in a diary, which was so cathartic because I released so much pain. And through that journey, we were able to publish a book. So I became an author at such a young age. And that has manifested into a speaking world of me sharing what I went through, just as Oleg said. So some little girl in who knows where will understand that that same thing happened to me. But I'm looking at someone who overcame those trying times, who is successful, who believed in herself enough to get educated and to take care of herself as a woman. And I can do the same thing.
That's so powerful. And I think that there are so many people, and they come from all walks of life, that can relate to your story and your story and almost everybody's stories. I don't feel like we really feel with that connected unless somebody else has been there and sort of gone through that territory before us.
We live in our own silos sometimes, and we're so alone with our emotions and the things that we experience in life, and until we open our mouth and speak and say this has happened, we don't know the resources out there to first of all help us, but also heal us emotionally and internally as well.